Today on the channel, somebody get the birthday cake, is today we're taking a look at Superman Mcfarlane Toys 85th Anniversary Edition San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mcfarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 85th Anniversary Superman. But for all your non-San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Mcfarlane figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And a little story time with this one is this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Of course, I was over there in San Diego, and I said to myself, I don't need this figure. I need that Nightfall Batman. I really want that one. I wanted the three Batman figures from the movie, of course, that were there that are going to be everywhere eventually. But I said, I'll get those as well. I, of course, saw this one. I, of course, looked at this one. But somewhere in that 2-hour or whatever it was line I had to sit there and wait in, you got nothing but time to think of yourself. You do some work stuff. You knock out some things, hit some text back, check some social media. You kill time the best you can. But I had the order form. Of course, they handed everybody an order form to kind of have their order ready when they got up there. Circled the Batman, circled those three Batman figures or Joker figures, and the Bane, of course. And I sat there and I contemplated this one. I said, I don't need this. I'm not a big fan of these stylized ones, these artistic style ones. So I was like, I'm not getting it. And then about an hour into the line, I said, you know what? I'm going to get this. Then I went, I'm not going to get this. Then I said, I just devil and the angel on my shoulders as I'm waiting in line. And then finally it came my turn. I said, you know what? I've waited all this time. I'm just going to get it. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It's $30, which isn't a total bank breaker for anybody for the most part. I said, I'm just going to pull the trigger. And that leads us to this video right here. Did I waste my $30? I don't know. We're going to find out very shortly here. So let's take a look here on this one. Definitely interesting packaging design that we're seeing more and more from Mcfarlane. We're seeing this for their Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store and, of course, San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Just a different go-to-market strategy with the packaging here. And I guess technically plastic-free packaging in a lot of ways, as we see right here. Of course, you can't see the figure. You don't know what's in here. It does have cellophane all the way around it, so you can't just open it up and see what's going on here. That is an interesting one, but so far these have been all e-tailer exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so I don't think we got to worry about swapping so much on these. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but definitely interesting if they're going to keep going this way. We did unbox the Big Bad Toy Store Spawn not too long ago on the channel. It was very similar to this, so an interesting dynamic with what Mcfarlane's doing here, but definitely an interesting packaging. You do get the gold label there for the exclusive. 85th anniversary, there's old Superman flying through the air, of course. Superman 85th Anniversary Edition, Mcfarlane Toys, authenticated limited edition, 12 and up is what it says right there. Some of the same stuff on the side over here. And then this side, we got a little artist, little depiction of Superman, we'll call that. And then on the back, very similar, there's the figure. That's what you get, a little flight stand with it, all that kind of fun stuff. Now we're going to pull it out of the package. I was going to say, it should just slide right out, and that's exactly what it does. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the packaging on this. I feel like I should keep the packaging. I don't know, but we got a kind of a squishy plastic inside here, and you get a little of that going on. Definitely interesting here. What's this little DC thing? Is this the... I don't know what this is. I guess we'll find out. But let's cut him out of the package here. I want to say plastic prison. I don't even know what kind of prison. What kind of prison are we calling this thing exactly? I'm not sure. I guess it's kind of plastic prison. The kind of plastic prison is what we're going to call this one. Okay, there's a lot going on with this. A lot more than I assumed, including twist ties on the back. He's tied down on the back of his feet. Bam, there's one. And bam, there's two. So I got to pull that one out here. All right. Oh, and I just broke it. So I guess I'm throwing this packaging away. Trying to pull them out, I just broke this plastic. It's not the strongest plastic in the world, apparently. Is what it is. Is what it is. Not sure what that is, but off to the side. See you later. Get out of here. Got a big stand for this one. I was not expecting this. Can I get all this out of here is the question. Wow, there's a lot more to this than I was assuming. Get a flight stand as well. And of course, why wouldn't it be locked in? We're locked in across the board here. It's just the Mcfarlane way, I guess. It's the Mcfarlane way. But let's get these twist ties cut. We're going to find out what's going on here. So we do get this. We get a card. Got to have a card there. And then what is in here? What is this? Come out! What is this? It's like a backing thing here. So I don't know if it's just a backer. My goodness. Let me get the old razor blade. Maybe I can kind of fish it out a little bit. There we go. There we go. Razor blade coming to the rescue. Boxes off to the side. See you later. This thing. See you later. Goodbye. Who knows what's going on here? Twist ties everywhere. This is a lot more complicated than I was assuming it was going to be. So we do get the Superman card here. Certificate of Authenticity, very similar to what we saw with Spawn. This certifies the limited edition worldwide product. Superman 85th anniversary figure is authentic, officially licensed by Mcfarlane Toys. This figure is created, developed, and designed by Todd McFarlane and his award-winning design group. All figures are individually hand-painted. Todd McFarlane, a little autograph on the back as well. Not too bad, not too bad. Now we do get a flight stand here, and we're going to pop this together. We've seen these before. We'll see them again, as we always do say, but we've seen these before, so we get that flight stand. Not sure exactly what this does. This is just a little DC. It's like a little topper stick in. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it, though. I'm not exactly sure. And then, of course, we do get this big base right. Oh, there it is right here. Very easily. It plugs right into the base. There you go. There she be. So you get this base. That's kind of cool with the Superman logo. I mean, a big base. Obviously, this is going to take some real estate in your collection. You put Superman on here. You put this on there. It's up to you. You don't have to, obviously, use this, but it's definitely interesting. And then we get this backer, and I might as well just get this out. Let's show what this is all about. See what all the fuss is about with this backer thing. So it is a hard cardboard back right here. See you later. Goodbye. A little back there, and then this plugs in. Really building out the dynamic here. So you get a little background there for Superman, and then, of course, you can put him in front of it. We'll do it for glamour shots, I guess. I'm not sold if I'm going to use that. That just might be Superman on the shelf for me. But this is an interesting looking Superman. There's no doubt about it. Now, no accessories of any kind with Superman. You get the flight stand, you get the card, you get the base, the backer, the deluxe packaging, if you want to call it that. That's all you get with him. But you do get Superman here in the red and blue, looking very, very interesting. Definitely looking very artistic. It's got a very artistic look to it for his 85th birthday, apparently. Definitely an interesting looking figure. Now, this is one of those figures that I could see perfect for your desk at work, or maybe you got a bookcase behind you at work and this is just kind of off to represent your Superman collection. You know, it doesn't, I don't know if this one will look as good mixed in with a million different action figures. It just kind of blends in and get lost. But for artist design style, this by itself on a shelf would be an eye catcher out there. I think people would walk by and say, whoa, what's that Superman? What's going on with him? Where if you had him in a shelf full of a bunch of different Superman, he'd get lost in the mix. And I guess you could say that about any figure if it's by itself. But this one just feels very artsy because of it's the artistic depiction of Superman for his 85th anniversary. So there you go. Definitely interesting. You got the red and the blue. Got the different colors throughout here. Definitely artistic, and I by no means do I have an artistic eye for this kind of stuff, but definitely looks interesting. Now, of course, getting the most out of your molds. We've seen the Superman body before. We're going to see it again. We'll see it a million times like we always do. But it does look interesting. It definitely looks like Superman, feels like Superman. Even if the colors are a little off, still feels very Superman-esque. Got a beautiful red cape going there with the blue highlights. Got the big S on the chest, of course. The patented Superman hairdo with a little S kind of curve in his hair there. Just the weird thing is all the different paint color choices. But once again, I keep saying it on a broken record, it's an artistic representation here. He does got a Fist of Fury, 2 Fists of Fury. Man, I'm here for that. I love a Superman throwing some big old fists if he needs to. Looks good there. Butterfly shoulders, arms go all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed elbows, hands up and down hinge on this one. Very interesting, and side to side, of course. Same with the head, up, down, side to side, usual head articulation. Hula hoop at the top, little waist articulation. Big old splits for Superman right there. Double jointed knees, very tight joints on this guy, and then ankles back forth. a little bit of side to side there on the ball, and then of course the patented Mcfarlane toe articulation here. Definitely an interesting Superman. Wouldn't be against another set of hands. I'm glad we got 2 Fists of Fury, but I always like Superman with those open hands. He's flying through the air. I like some of that, and it would have been nice to be able to choose between the two, but one of those things, it just kind of is what it is. But of course, we've seen these stands before, and that's where he'll probably be on display in one of these stands. Just throw it up on there, and bam, just like that, he's flying through the air. Throw him on this stand here, and man, you got yourself a little art scene. It's art time with Kyle. It's art class. We're ready to go. Let's show all of our artist wares, and that's exactly what this one is. Definitely one of those ones that's very easy to pass on, but if you are a hardcore Superman fan, you are a Mcfarlane Toys completionist, you're an exclusive completionist, you're a San Diego Comic-Con completionist, something you have to have, or if you just like artistic style figures, this might be in your wheelhouse. It's not a game changer, it's not a life changer, it's probably not a top 10 figure of the year, but it is definitely something different. It is definitely something a little bit eye-catching. So it's fun for what it is, and if you don't like it, you just pass on by, as I always do say. So there it is, Superman 85th Anniversary Edition, San Diego Comic-Con 2023 exclusive. What are your guys' thoughts on this one? Was it a pickup? Was it a pass? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this very YouTube channel. We got videos every single day. We got even more content, including early access to videos like this, over on the Patreon channel. Patreon, your best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on X, the former Twitter. And then, of course, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram and Threads. So check me out over there if you got something to say. Something to say, or you want to see something. There it is. So for Superman, the 85th anniversary, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.